Na 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 na. Hey, hey, goodbye. So, Valhalla, I read your latest 2 messages today. You asked if I could afford you the same respect to get on the live stream and get your point of view of the situation, which I understand, but seeing as I'm not mediating anymore, I don't see the point. Y'all got some stuff, different timelines. I've seen 10 years, I've seen 4 years, I've seen 2 years, and I think last night Vegas said it's been going on for a year. If I can't help, there's nothing for me to do. That's why I was asking both of y'all right off, is it, hey Lynette, if it was any chance for peace? It doesn't seem like it's going to be any chance for peace. And that's a lot to undertake. That's a lot to wade through, read through, and listen to. That is taxing on somebody's soul. The nature of the conversation, what you disclosed to me, like, that's not nothing light. That's not nothing to play with. That's what I told Vegas. It was one more thing I wanted to talk to her about. And that was the point that I said that if it was me, I wouldn't delve into any woman's, hey Charlie, I wouldn't delve into any woman's story like that if it was me. That's the last thing I wanted to tell Vegas on that. But because there were men sitting up there, I did not. I'm a girls. That's something we needed to talk about with each other. So, wow, I understand how you feel because it's happening to you. I can't treat Vegas a certain way because of things she's done in her past. That's just not me. That's not how I'm set up. Vegas has said herself that she's done some things she regrets, she wouldn't want to do. That's the whole point of me jumping in doing hey Miss Coffee. That's the whole point of me jumping in doing things with Vegas Girl. If somebody's doing something positive, you help them on that positive note. Plus the fact, like I keep saying, it releases dopamine. It gives you a feel-good feeling when you exercise. Hey, Miss Rose. It gives you a feel-good feeling when you exercise. So, per what's going on, you said that you were advised not to do any type of mediation with her. So I dropped that. I let that go. So me keep delving in and jumping in and trying to absorb these things that y'all are going through, it's not good for me or my psyche, especially if nothing's going to come of it in the end. It seemed like it's to the dirt with y'all. It seemed like y'all just going to keep beefing. And it seemed like you feel away because you shown me, as I said, I didn't have a chance to go through all these things. That's a lot of reading. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of stuff. And I get it. It's been a long time going. But I have a lot of things going on. Hey, foot soldier. And if there's no possibility for peace in the end, why should I keep feeding my soul that? Why should I keep looking into that? And I can't treat Vegas any differently for anything she's done in her past. You were when we were talking in the emails, you said something about Miss W. Hate to bring W up, but it's a perfect example. Me and W just went through something on YouTube. You're in my email saying how what a sweet old lady W is. W just did something to me. She did something to me. I've been knowing W per YouTube for years. And I didn't bring that to you. I didn't say, oh my God, how do you think W is such a nice woman that she did this, that, and the other? W could have affected my business. Oh my God, how could you be around her? And when I did what I was supposed to do, legally asked her to stop doing that and retract that statement, she proceeded to insinuate to her audience that I was retarded. Hey, Aisha. So she not only could have possibly affected my business, she was very disrespectful when I said something about it. This is YouTube. This is the internet. I can't hold on to that. I'm going to do what I need to do as far as protecting myself with my business and let it go. So am I supposed to feel away when I see you in W chat? Am I supposed to be on this? Oh my God, W is evil. How could you be around her? You know what I'm saying? You have to look at it from other people's points of view too. So respectfully, I don't see a point in continuing the conversation. I understand where both of y'all are coming from with it. I have not read enough myself because clearly people process information differently. If you think this woman is the bee's knees, just a sweet old lady, and I have a whole different view because of what I've seen her doing over the years, then I can safely assume that we don't process information the same. And that's okay. That's fine. We don't have to. But just know it's not like I'm saying, oh, I don't care what Vegas did. I'm going to just this, and other. If I see Vegas moving in a different way and I can do something that will help, thank you. I'm trying to, cause my garden, look y'all, my garden is still jacked. I'm out here. I got one more full day of work out here, so I'm not trying to show it, so I'm just showing the flowers. I got one more full day of work. But yeah, I just feel like everybody got their own path and own thing. And I walk in situations eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. I'm not gonna give anybody space and access to do anything to me. But it seems like, it really does seem like you're irritated with me because I can be around Vegas. That's not my issue. That's not my cross to pick up, my cross to bear. Because I've had a lot of counseling and therapy, I got tapped on my shoulder to counsel other people. So while I do this in the real world, and I can extend to do it on the internet sometimes, I don't get paid to do it on the internet. That takes a lot of space, that takes a lot of energy. And like I said, if I know it's no chance for peace in the end, that's a whole waste of time. So respectfully, I don't see the point. Yours need pruning. Miss Coffee, when I tell, baby, that's what I see. That's why I had to get the flowers. I got to prune everything. And I have to tie the stuff that's finally coming up to the trellises and pull a couple more dead melon plants off the trellises. And get all these things that start growing in my wood chips. Because, yeah, it's just not okay. Like I said, one more full day, everything should be clean. Then I'll be spanning this camera with my show everything ass anyway. Hey, you got to chill. Good morning. See, yup, I'll let my straw get wet. It's all moldy in there. I got to dump that out because that water draws mosquitoes. I got about 5 mosquito traps out here, y'all. It's bad. It's bad. But I'm working on it. I'm the type. I'm going to talk shit while I'm doing it. Shit. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. No, I don't see the point in discussing it further, moving further, or anything with it, because there is no chance for peace with y'all. That's going to be a waste of my energy. That's putting stuff into my soul where I have beautiful, beautiful things that I could be doing instead. Yes, I'm still going to go over there and mess with Vegas. I'm going to exercise with her. We going to dance. We going to do whatever. That releases dopamine for me. That lets me know that I'm helping somebody fill a gap where they can do something positive instead of doing whatever else they could possibly be out there doing. That's my contribution. That's what I can do to help better the world. If you telling me that, I like to help, that's just me. If you're telling me that you want to do this, you want to focus on this positive thing, and if I can help do something small to help you on that positive thing, I think that's a deposit in the karmic bank. I think that's what I was supposed to do. And I think God in the universe is going to be okay with that. People may not view it that way. People may have an attitude, but I don't have to satisfy people. Not trying to be mean or disrespectful or anything, but I understand people going to have their views. I understand how you feel about it because you've been affected personally. I haven't been affected. And when I dove in and started trying to read through it, it didn't seem like I was moving at a fast enough pace. You were leaving long comments. You feel like she used me, you feel like this, you feel like that, which is a little insulting to my intelligence because although I've had 2 brain surgeries, I still have a high IQ. I make choices. Period. And I choose that if Vegas is going to spend time doing this, that, and the other, instead of doing this, Oh, I can rock with you. Considering I like this too. I need to release some dopamine too. I want to exercise too. So there it is. There's something in it for me too. There is. I'm human. And people try to, saying, oh my God, she said this. Oh my God, she's a user. Oh my God, she's this. No, I'm a Libra. I believe in balance. There's something in it for me too. I enjoy the little dancing. She broke me out of my shell with that. I have never tried to twerk in my life. I have Nassatol. Shout out Martin. I've never tried to twerk in my life. That was fun. I had a ball doing that with her. So, if there's an opportunity to release some dopamine, have fun on YouTube, because it can be a very stressful place because of where I decided to bust open my channel. That was a decision I made, so I have to deal with the consequences and repercussions from that. Right. So because I'm in an area that could go left at any moment, well, I have viewers from an area that can go left at any moment, I enjoy the fun times. I enjoy being able to laugh, smile, laugh at myself, have a ball, look like a fool. I don't mind entertaining some days. I don't mind. These people have been entertaining me for years. I'm a Libra. Who the fuck am I not to throw back in the pot? But just Joe, that's my take on it. Respectfully, if there can be no peace in the end, I don't see why I should throw my energy into that any further. I'm going to leave that right where it is. Vegas had my name in the title. When I got back on YouTube and started looking, I saw my name on the title. In the title, I plugged up my computer because my phone be low. I don't even know if y'all can hear me good now. I plugged up my computer and I hit her link. So what was said before then, I don't know. You said she was doubling down on her lies. It was disgusting. I don't know what she said before then. My goal was to let her know what I said, because the last communications was with you. I put up a title telling Vegas to come over so we can chop it up at 10 p.m. about 4 or 5 days ago. She never responded. I took it down. I went to sleep. So my last conversation with you was with you in the comments. So I can imagine how Vegas felt reading that shit. That's why I wanted to get up there and let her know, hey, wait a minute now. I talked to her the same amount I talked to you about the same subject now. I thought it could be some peace, but clearly it's not going to be no peace. Yeah, you got to chill. Vegas had hit me up a few weeks ago saying somebody was stalking her, and I got her confused with another woman that I actually did see over there being racist toward her. So I thought it was the same woman. It wasn't. So I ended up talking to the woman that I thought it was. She was saying, hey, that's not me. This is my situation. This is what's going on. So that's how that even came about. I got a bleeding heart. I think everybody knows that right about now. So I was trying to help. But the story, hey, just read my book. The story that's going on, it involves some heavy stuff. It involves some heavy stuff. And that deserves proper time and attention. And like I said, I really feel like I wasn't moving fast enough for old girl. But when you have to read a lot of things, watch a lot of videos, read a lot of comments, that takes a lot of time and energy. Clearly, I don't have the time. I'm still behind on my garden. Because of my brain situation, I log what I do and where my time is going. I spent 4 extra hours on YouTube that was supposed to be in my garden. I'm not going to do that anymore. If I can't hit this button from my garden and say what I need to say, it's just not going to happen, because this comes first. This feeds my family. It feeds some members of my community. And it is going to lead to me feeding multitudes. So I have to be careful where I spend my energy and what I do and how I'm doing it. Now, I hated to bring Dovey into this, but that was the quickest, most recent, and closest example that I could tell you, that I can bring up. I'm not telling you, oh, don't talk to Dovey. Oh, you got the wrong views on her. Every time I see you in Dovey chat, I'm not hitting hitting the comment section like, oh, she did this, she did that, she did this, she did that. No. Rest assured, grown-ups gonna find out. If you touch that stove and it's hot, your ass gonna recognize that red glow next time before you touch it again, aren't you? If I get fucked over by Vegas Girl, which I don't see how, dancing with somebody on the internet, But if I get fucked over by Vegas Girl, the universe knows my intentions were pure, and I'm going to get double for my trouble. Always been that way. So I'm good over here. Hey, Vibrant, I'm good over here. Just know that's just me as a person. I would extend anybody the same respect. And I'm not being a fool. I'm just not involved. Like I said, besides the few emails I shared with both of y'all about the situation, everything else is on the internet for everybody to see. At this point, I'm going to all the way, because that's why I put Vegas in the title too, so she'll know. You know what I'm saying? The last thing, which I'm sorry, Vegas, I wish I would have said it to you first, but I thought I was going to talk to you in that live, but I didn't end up talking to you in that live. But yeah, just me personally, I don't think women should delve into, if a woman got a story like that, I don't think any woman should delve into that. But that's me, because I'm a girl's girl. Everybody else is not a girl's girl. Now, everything else I've said out loud, so that just is what that is. Y'all have a beautiful day. I'm about to put my last day in this garden so I can show my space. Look, y'all, burdock. That is burdock. They sell burdock root in the stores, especially health food stores. It grows around Detroit like a weed everywhere. So after the first couple frosts, I'm going to harvest that. Then my neighbor said let him know when I'm ready to harvest it, because his whole backfield is full of burdock. So your girl definitely gonna be slanging burdock root like a motherfucker. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? All right, y'all, let me get my punk ass to work. I just wanted to let her know, like, I don't really see the point in it. There's no peace to be had, and that's a lot of energy going through that story. All right, y'all, bye.